This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel, double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because they are working overtime to suppress the channel, because they don't want more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. And guys, please be aware of the scammers. They are out there trying to steal your money. So please be aware of the scammers. Listen, the XRP FUD does not stop. Uncle Frank sent me this article. I mean, it's absolutely crazy to me that they are trying to say that even though XRP is the future, it is the future of global finance, that it faces a glass ceiling because all the banks speak SWIFT, okay? What they're trying to say is that because all the banks already use SWIFT, they're not going to transfer over to XRP. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. That's like saying everybody who's already using a horse and buggy are not going to start using cars, even though they're quicker, faster, and more secure. Okay? It's absolutely crazy to me. All they're trying to do with these articles is to get you out of the XRP play. They want to scare you out of XRP. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell XRP, but utilize basic common sense. SWIFT is archaic. SWIFT takes days to settle. SWIFT is expensive. Which business owner in the future who had the option of XRP or SWIFT to send money is gonna keep the SWIFT system? And they're talking about the banks speak SWIFT. All the banks, if they want to move forward, have to be ISO 222 compliant. And a lot of them already are. This article is for people who are not thinking, okay? This article is for people who are not thinking. What business owner, what government, what institution who has to send $1 million overseas are going to send it with SWIFT, and it's going to take them 3 or 4 days to settle, or maybe even more, and cost them $20,000, when they can send the same $1 million with XRP? It settles in 3 to 5 seconds, and the cost is probably under $2. Who would do that? $20,000 cost, 3 to 5 days to settle, less secure, or XRP settles in 3 to 5 seconds, the cost is pennies on the dollar. No logical thinking person is going to continue to use the SWIFT system. That's like somebody having a Mercedes and deciding, I'm going to use a horse and buggy to go from New York to California. Matter of fact, not even a Mercedes, a jet plane. I'm going to go from New York to California. But because I speak horse and buggy, I'm not going to take the jet plane. I'm going to drive the horse and buggy from New York to California. Make that make sense. Yo, they really think we're dumb money. When they put out articles like this, they put out articles like this thinking that we lack basic common sense. Okay? Once XRP is fully implemented, SWIFT is going the way of the dinosaurs. They're going the way of the dinosaurs. They are too slow. They're too expensive. They're not secure. No logical thinking government, institution, bank, or business is going to send money with SWIFT that's going to take 3 to 5 days to clear and cost them an obscene amount of money, when they can send it with XRP and it settles in seconds and cost them pennies on the dollar. Okay? Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the banks are going to keep using SWIFT when all their customers are going to require them to use XRP? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.